My favorite thing about working here?
Everything. I'm in the French Quarter. It's because the salon's been here for a long time. I got to meet a lot of people. You know, I work with a great group of people, which is even better. That makes it a lot more reason to come to work because I work with a lot of wonderful people.
Giving blowjobs all day.
Yeah.
You know, it's go and play every day. It really is.
I'm talking about the blowjob. The blowjob.
Excuse
All the blowjobs we do all day.
Oh, I was gonna say, I wouldn't know about none of that now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's been a lot of fun. It's just a fun place to be. It's not like having to go to a 9-to-5 job. You can actually go cut up and enjoy your day, which is a lot more fun than getting stuck in a cubicle.
And it's fun. We laugh and cut up all day.
I heard it from my dad.
Alright, kick your ass up.
Anytime.
Fixing the leaves to go to Oregon. I was flying down.
They're in the hot Gulf sites.
My name is Devin, and I'm a hairdresser here at headquarters.
Michael Maldonado, I'm a hairdresser here.
My name is Jessica,
Red hair.
and I've been working here since I was 17. Yeah, so I'm 33 now, so that's a good couple of years. And my father owns the salon. He's owned it for about 26 years.
Rick Ketchum, I cut hair, and I own the shop.
What
is the one thing you like the least about being here?
About being here? Crazy fucked up people who come in here drunk as hell and I have to hold the goddamn head up. And they say, try and grab my business, and I have to slap their hands. And his brain-sucking client who tried to suck my face off and had a handful of my business in front of all those people the other night. It was bad. I had to call him and tell him before the people across the street said something. I wasn't doing nothing. I answered the door and handed that some bitch's bag, and he jumped on me like some kind of, peeled him off like a cheap. So I'm like, the people over there are watching me. I'm like, get off of me. Yeah, no, I could live without that. But, you know.
It's always a good experience to wake up in the morning and go to work and say, wow, what's going to happen today? Instead of, man, not another boring work day, you know. Funny things happen all the time. You know.
You want to say that, you could say it. I will say it. There was her client, I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to say names, but she's 80 years old, and I answered the phone, and she told me that she was going to, and I quote, suck my dick the next time she saw me. Do I understand that I am going to suck your dick? I was like, you know, I just really don't know how to respond to that. She's 80 years old. That's like having my grandmother call me up and say, I'm going to suck your dick. That's just nasty. And you know, I was raised, I'm Southern, I was raised to be respectful, so I don't know how to respond.
You don't really know what
just a yes or a no would do.
Well, you know, I mean, do I say, oh no ma'am, I don't think that that would be appropriate, or
would have said
only if you don't have your teeth? I don't know. I just, some things just, I told her, I said, Jesus Christ, I have heard some shit in my life, but I don't know how much Cabernet she had that day, but obviously it was enough to free her tongue.
One time when she came in, oh, this was probably about 2 years ago, she came in, she said, I don't have pink eye. She said, I'm not contagious. She said, my boyfriend came in my eye. I was telling her about your eye story.
Oh, the cum eye story.
The cum eye story. She was so funny. She walks in, and I'll never forget it. I don't have pink eye. They sent me home from work. I couldn't tell them what happened. She said, my boyfriend came in my eye. She didn't know, and her boyfriend said, no, he's getting a haircut. It was funny.
The Dr. Kumai story has lasted for 3 years now. And they're like, oh, that's girl who had cum in her eye.
I was doing one of my regular clients that I do every week. And she's an older lady, so I style her hair once a week for her. And there was a man sitting on that red chair over there in a kilt. Okay? And she was the only one that saw it. So she was giggling, and I was like, you know, what's so funny? And she told me to look over there, and the guys, you know, of course, had no underwear on, the traditional kilt wearing thing, you know. And he was flashing her, and she got a big kick out of it. And then when he came over here, I turned her, you know, and then he came over here, and then she started laughing again. And right when I walked up, you could totally see it through the mirror. So it was not escaping her at all. She said it was the best time she ever had in here.
Now, I used to build artificial legs 26 years. It's hard to remember 26 years ago. But originally I built artificial legs when I was 11 years old. I opened up a snowball stand. So I've always did something.
I used to do security in the bar, but I do that like during holidays, Mardi Gras, decadence, things like that. But it's more than I want to deal with. Now I'm getting too old to do all that. Too much bullshit, too many drunks, and you know, after a while you just don't want to have to escort people out, you know? It just doesn't make sense.
I actually perform. I do drag. So I'm a performer here in the Yolans. I perform at different clubs on Bourbon and on Royal, over on Alicia Fields, all that stuff.
Besides being located inside the French Quarter and all the interesting stories, I had to wonder, what makes this one barbershop different from any other barbershop in the world?
The salon was still here after Katrina, which is really cool. And it's like a staple here in the quarter. This salon's been here for over 30 years. So it's kind of nice to be part of the historical thing about what New Orleans is all about to me.
My favorite thing about working here? Probably the fact that it's not like having a real job.
It's definitely like a small community too, even though it's a big city. So it's a real warm feeling in here, not like a stuck-up, snobby type of environment, you know, that a lot of salons do have.